today we are taking a look at the Centurion in For Honor. Centurion is one of those heroes in For Honor that is really good with variable timing attacks. I also love the way that Centurion punches people. It is very funny sometimes. Centurion in For Honor is a difficulty of hard and is more of a melee specialist and a mix-up intensive character. But for today's video, it's going to be a bit different. Instead of me talking about Cent, I want to introduce you guys to King Spartan Warrior. He is another YouTuber who mains Centurion, and I brought him here today to talk about Centurion to help you guys understand him a bit more in For Honor. So if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So Spartan, what do you know about Centurion?
Well, Raptor, I'm so glad you asked. See, in my very extensive research into the Roman man, I have discovered quite a few things about Centurion that I think everybody should know. Yes, so a lot of people, I'm gonna assume that you know, at this point you kind of know what Cent's basic moves are, you know, his heavies, his lights, how all that stuff works.
Yes.
What a lot of people should practice, I think, is the variable timings of a lot of his punches and his jabs, or his you know, his heavies. Okay. Because that adds an additional level to your mix-up potential that isn't really, you know, commonly utilized. And it could, you can get away with a lot of things, as you have seen when I play Cent. So what I mean by that is we'll go for, like, I suppose maybe the easiest one is your heavies. So I'm gonna just match your block real quick.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So his basic heavies, you know, they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
But you also have, you know, your fully charged heavies. Right. You can actually halfway, like, in between. So what you could do is you could throw a fully charged fully charged jab. Well, that's not it. It's really hard to do it on the finisher, but you can kind of halfway do it.
I see.
Almost. It's a little bit more difficult to do it on the finisher than it is, but you can do that. On the opening heavy specifically, it's really important that you can get accustomed to that as well, because it also changes the timing of which your soft feint to guard break comes out. Right. So if I just, you know, yeah, it's slower, so it can catch people a little bit. So you can kind of fiddle around with the timings of that. I'm pretty sure there is at least 3 different timings. There's one that's like the quickest, one that's like halfway in between, and then the one that's just like almost at the end. Yeah, I can see the different timings with it. Yeah, it's very nice. Another thing that Cent is really good at doing, and I could understand that it could probably get changed in the future because a lot of bashes don't do this anymore, is that his bashes actually still do stamina damage. And you should probably take advantage of that, as it turns out, since, you know, he is one of the only characters that now have, you know, has that ability. But back to the variable timings of things. His punches have variable times. It is commonly known that Cent has at least 2 different types of bashes. He is one of 4 heroes that has a chargeable bash that can be feinted, and it has a mix of sorts. You know, of course, the other ones being Warden, Hitakiri, Warmonger. The difference with Cent, though, is I think he's the best candidate to utilize the variable times of his bashes to keep his kind of, you know, offense going, and how relentless he is, because of his stamina drain that he has on his bashes, which is completely stupid. And it is very funny. Like his heavies, and it's difficult to kind of translate that with like the finisher heavies, but his bashes also have 4, count it, 4 different levels of bashes, and it's really interesting to see how it goes. And it's a lot of fun. So, as you see there, 3 out of the 4 timings will net you a light. Obviously the last timing is gonna knock him to the ground. That gets you a heavy. Yeah. But when you really get into it, you can kind of just manipulate whoever you want. Yeah. Without having any hassle whatsoever. And resetting the fight whenever you want. You can control so much with just those punches without even feinting them too. Remind you, you can feint those. So if you really wanted to, you can halfway charge it, guard break, and do whatever you want, or you could just, you know, not. I think my biggest tip for anybody that's looking to play Centurion, get a hold of all the timings of the punches like that, you're going to see that your offense and everything that you're going to throw, you're going to be a lot harder to take down and a lot harder to pinpoint because you're constantly doing something different.
I see. I know what variable time heavies are, but there might be some people that don't know what the variable timing is. Can you explain that a bit?
Okay, yeah. So what a variable timed heavy is, and there's like there's a select few heroes that have it. Basically, what that means is that a heavy has different times of which it could come out. So Centurion being one of those characters, he has the ability to kind of change how fast or how slow the heavy is going to come out. So I could charge it not at all. I could charge it a little bit.
Yeah.
I can charge it all the way, and that's just all the opener has. Same thing with the punches too, right? Same idea.
Right, okay. That's honestly awesome, man. It's now, if you're playing with Centurion in Dominion, what should you really be doing with Centurion? Because there are a lot of people that ask me, how can I like anti-gank with Centurion more in Dominion? Like, what do you have to do to survive a bit longer with Centurion in Dominion?
Centurion's really hard to kind of anti-gank with because his kit is really centered around being, you know, in your face, and he's very offensive. He doesn't have a whole lot of defensive capabilities. So like, for example, a character that I play a lot of that has a lot of defensive capabilities that kind of plays or used to play a little bit like the stamina bully. I think you know who I'm gonna bring up. Jormungandr.
Yes.
Jormungandr is a phenomenal, just, you know, I'm going to go to this point and I'm going to hold it down and there's nothing you can do about it. Jorm has a lot of tools in their kit to be an aggressor, but while also being able to kind of, you know, be defensive and just keep everything, you know, away and going at the same time. Like, they're very, very strong in that regard.
Right.
Stent is more like single target, like in your face. I'm going to make sure that you're going to stop standing when I'm done with you. And when you're dealing with multiple opponents, you kind of can't really do a whole lot of that. So honestly, you are going to have to rely, at least in my experience, you're going to have to rely on your own like defensive capabilities with Sent because he doesn't really have a whole lot. Whether it's being like, you know, situational awareness fights, if you see like an opportunity to stop more than one person at once with like a guard break throw or whatever, try to like launch somebody into somebody else and stun them both for a second so they're both not putting damage on you. There's that. You also want to be careful if you are like parrying and, you know, knocking people down with revenge, if you do get it, because that's one thing that can easily get you killed. Because what you want to do when you're, you know, fighting someone or multiple people and someone is on the ground, you don't want to go for the heavy. That's an animation. When you're in revenge, you have super armor or hyper armor through it, and you're going to be taking a lot of damage while doing that 4 or 5 second long animation for just doing, you know, the ground stab off of throwing them to the ground. And there are ways around that. You can throw a light into a top heavy. You could do that. You could go for the kick into a heavy if you wanted to as well. So there's different punishes you have to kind of keep in mind so that you are easily able to defend yourself while also trying to get damage in on people that are able to be punished. So that's also something to look out for. Other than that, I mean, really when it comes to anti-ganking, it all kind of depends on, you know, the people that you are fighting around you, your kind of environmental awareness and what is happening in the moment. At least within my experience, that's kind of how it's been.
Now, I want to ask, in your own opinion, where would you have Centurion on a tier list and why? If you want to say for Duels and Dominion, you're free to say that too.
Absolutely. So we'll start with Dominion first. So Centurion he's an initiator, but he can also, you can gank with Centurion. He's one of the main staple of, you know, he can set up ganks pretty well. At least I think there's heroes in this game that are like, they can set up ganks far easier than Sent. I think Sent is a little bit more fair for, you know, as in terms of like setting up a gank, because he's very fast paced. And some of the 0 to 100s that you can do, some of the earliest ones that I've seen with like Warden and Sent, the ones that I saw, you know, Havoc and John do in their brawls, that was gross. And that's ridiculous. And I don't know if you can do that still, but it's stuff like that where it's like, it's not just like, I'm going to dodge forward bash with Magi and you're going to heavy light and it's just going to be that over and over again. It's not like that.
No.
it takes more of a brain to like gank with Centurion than it does with other characters. So I wouldn't say he's S tier for Dominion. I would say he's comfortably in A tier for that regard, because he can hold his own fairly well. If you have a good Centurion on your team, he's gonna handle ones no problem. And if you coordinate with him well enough, Duels, he's a little bit higher. I'm not sure if I would put him in S tier for Duels. I'm not sure. I would say he's high A tier for Duels. And the reason why I say that is because I just think there's other characters that are maybe just a little bit better than him in Duels. Like, it might be a like personal bias. I think Cent is like quite literally the perfect hero in a lot of ways. Like where he's at, like him being like towards the top of A tier for Duels, you know, that's kind of where you want things to be. You want things to, in terms of like where they are, you want things to be good, and you want things to be playable, but you don't want them to be so good that they're actively pushing down the rest of the roster. Centurion doesn't do that.
Right.
Because, you know, you could easily play, you know, you could play Warden, you could play Warmonger, you could play Hitakiri. They kind of have like the same sort of spice, same sort of rhythm, I suppose, as Centurion. And you could have various degrees of success with them. The nice thing about Centurion, and the reason why I don't think he is an S tier, is because the characters that have a similar mix-up style that he doesn't actively oppress them in any way. Which, you know, for me, my qualifications for, again, having an S tier is they're actively making it difficult for the rest of the roster to shine, and Cent doesn't do that.
That's pretty much gonna be it. Now, there is one last question. What's your favorite feat with Centurion? I just want to know.
Favorite feat, like for Dominion?
Yeah, for Dominion. What's your favorite feat? In Centurion's kit, what's your favorite one and why you do it?
Okay, so you're gonna expect me to say Pugio, but it's not Pugio, it's Haymaker.
Haymaker, okay.
It's easily Haymaker, and again, I'll elaborate. I'll tell you why. Bashes that do damage is infinitely hilarious. It is so funny. It will never not be funny. And if you're playing Centurion and you're not running Haymaker and you have never run it before, I recommend you do, because the things that you can do with Haymaker, it's a giggle factory of galactic proportions. You should try it. You get more damage on some of your punishes when you use Haymaker. Out of all the heroes that have the availability to do damage on bashes and throws, Cent is the only one that really does it the best, I think. Because, I mean, like, you know, for example, that's 10 damage right there. That's another 5. That's 15. That's a light. If you come over here to the wall real quick, so I can just demonstrate what I'm talking about. 5, 10, 15, 45. Yeah, that's with Haymaker. It's fantastic. It's so good. You need to run Haymaker. If you're not, do yourself a favor. Haymaker's the best feat in the game. No questions asked.
I see. Okay. Well, that's pretty much gonna be it. And thank you, Spartan, for coming on here. Big time, man.
Absolutely.
And also, if you want to put your social media in here, tell everyone where to go and follow and subscribe to you, man.
Oh, yeah, sure. I post YouTube stuff sometimes. I haven't posted a video in like 4 months. It's a King Spartan Warrior on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitch, King_Spartan_Warrior. I just chill out there. I was playing Bloodborne today since it's going to be turning 10 this month at time of recording. I also do TikTok stuff if it's, you know, still around. King Spartan Warrior on TikTok. You can find me there. That's pretty much it. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. Same thing. King Spartan Warrior on both of those. So if you wanna just see what I'm up to every once in a while, you can do that.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna pretty much do an overview of Centurion's feats. Now, if you want the information to all of these feats, I will leave the link to the information hub down below in the description. That way you guys can go look at his feats and look at all the information for them. All right, starting for the first one, we have body count. This is a passive. Killing soldiers grants you health and stamina. Then for his second one, for tier 1, is bounty hunter. It is a passive. You gain health and stamina when you kill another hero. Then for the third one, for tier 1, we have rush. You trigger to gain movement speed for a short duration. Then for tier 2, for the first one, we have inspire. Allies and yourself deal more damage. Soldiers, they will fight faster. Then for tier 2, Second one, we have Haymaker. It is a passive, punches, kicks, and throws, now deal damage. And then for the third one, for tier 2, is Centurion's March. You gain unlimited stamina for a short time. And for tier 3, for the first one, we have Second Wind, recover some of your health. For the second one, for tier 3, we have Pugio, which is a projectile that deals low damage and traps an enemy for a short time. Then for the third one, for tier 3, we have Sharpened Blade, attacks inflict damage over time. For tier 4, for the first one, we have Catapult, call a catapult strike to deal massive damage over an area. Then for the second one, we have Stalwart Banner. Nearby allies continuously regain health. And then for the third one, which is called Phalanx, you grant a shield to all alive teammates, yourself included. Alrighty, now we're going to pretty much go over the gear perks. Again, if you want the link for the information hub, it will be in the description below. But let's get straight into it. For the first one, you have Gale Storm. Upon hero kill, gain 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. For his second one, he has Devourer. Upon execution, heal an additional plus 10 health. For his third one, he has Early Reaper. Upon spawn or when revived, first attack deals 30% more damage. And for his fourth one, it's Endurance. When gaining a renown level, receive 3% stamina cost reduction. Max gain is 4. And for the fifth one, we have Survival Instinct. When in critical health, gain 25% stamina cost reduction. And for the sixth one, he has Crush Them. Upon hero kill, attack deals 30% more damage. And for the seventh one, which is the final one, he has Headhunter. Each unique player/bot hero executed increase max health by +4. These are pretty much all the gear perks. Now, of course, if you want all the information for the feats and the gear perks, again, like I said, the information hub for honor will be in the description down below. Bro, no, you're not. Bro, you be getting light parries off of everyone. Oh, nah. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Okay, you know what? I fell for that. Ow.
Oh, that was late. Nope.
You know what? You know what? Okay, you didn't have to. Okay. No. I was trying to do the when it go through. No. Okay, listen, everyone, okay? Every one of my subscribers, look. Things happen, okay? Like, dang. You know what? I deserve it. No.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh.
No, I just thought maybe it would be funny.
Okay.
No! Oh, this is gonna end really badly for me.
No, it won't. You know what? You know what? Okay, you know what? Oh, too rusty at this. Oh.
I'm kind of mean with Cent.
I'm
I'm not a nice guy. It's great.
Yeah. Righty.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
No, I messed it up. Ah, messed it up. No. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I should have thrown.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Ah, I thought I got you. Ooh. That is gonna be on the wall.
Oh no!
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 Alrighty. Gloves are finally off now.
You're wearing gloves?
Oh.
Oh no!
Gotcha.
Ah!
Ah. Hey.
All right.
Good. Oh, I thought you were gonna let it fly. Oh, you let it fly that time. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Ooh!
Okay, you know what? I don't know what I'm playing there. Oh. Oh. I almost. Yes. Yes. No.
Yes!
Ow. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no, no, wait. Those are good. Okay. What?
That was weird.
What the heck was that? Oh, fuck.
Aha! Environmental hazard. Aha!
Oh, no! He's found my weakness! The environment! No!
We can.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no!
I could have let that fly. Nice. Not to my stamina.
No!
Yeah,
What
baby.
the is fucking crazy? Are you kidding me? Hope you guys again enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for enjoying it. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and I would like to thank Spartan for coming on today. Any final words, Spartan, at all? The shrug says a lot. But anyway, make sure you guys again subscribe for more For Honor content, and also leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about Centurion? Is he funny? Is he awesome? Is he the best character in the game, or do you guys think he should get a big old nerf because he's just like that? Let me know in the comments down
If you say that,
below.
I'll hunt you down.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
If you comment that, I'll hunt you down.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.